Okay, so Paul's over here. He's kind of been working on it for a little bit here. We're trying to track down an oil leak. We're not sure where it's leaking yet, really, at this point. And then the other thing is we are changing out the smaller hot side that we had put on here, which made it like a hybrid. It had like a GT30 hot side with a GT35 cold side. Now we're putting it just back to basically what the Firo had and what this thing was stock, because they're the same freaking turbo, GT35 equivalency. These are all knockoffs, nothing real. They're just, I just say the GTs because it's easier, I guess.
Actually, that's a T70 you have on your car. It says GT35/T70.
Yeah, I don't even know what that shit means to me.
I think the T70 is for divided flange.
Oh, yeah. That just means twin scroll setup.
It's a super T70. There's a lot of those on eBay. So I don't know what that means.
Maybe it has something to do with like the fins or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Or it's like better porting. I don't know. But yeah, so Paul is going to be doing that. We have, the unfortunate part is the downpipe is literally like 2 inches short. It's not the first time we've heard that. But
Got him!
got him! And so yeah. And then I went ahead and I got a freeze plug for right here. It was 1 inch, 1.004, I believe, freeze plug. And then I went ahead and picked up another one of these so I can take off the oil filter housing and put that back in so that way I don't forget, because that would be a goddamn shame. There's something else I'm not supposed to forget, and I've already forgotten, so that's good. We're going to be in for a hella surprise. Yeah, we're going to blow it up for a start. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. Yeah, so this is not something that's really going to be necessary. I also have to get a 3/4 plug for this as well. So, yeah. I'm not too sure what all I'm going to get done today. I'm, for whatever reason today, really lacking motivation. I don't know why. Maybe because I've been running myself pretty hard with trying to get this stuff here. And it's finally to a point where I'm like, you're pretty cool, kid.
I did it.
Like, look at me. My mom's finally proud of me. Just kidding. She doesn't give a shit.
Just kidding, you're nothing.
Just kidding. You're a piece of shit. So, yeah. We got that. And then I know we got somebody coming from the hill for a decal. So, if you want decals, below, hit me up. So, yeah, that's all I've got. So, we'll see what happens later. All right. So, I went ahead, pulled all the spark plugs. Well, they're back in, but I made sure they all come out. They all came out. We're good. They're nasty iridiums, so we're going to have to replace those with some super cheap ones, because that's how we do in the turbo life. And I already went ahead and pulled the rear manifold off. Nothing broke, so that's neat. Is there even like a... Oh, there's a gasket. So, I'll have to pick up a set of exhaust manifold gaskets for this thing. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to just leave the manifold off until I go ahead and get some exhaust wrap, because I have to exhaust wrap that for sure, because it literally makes contact with the alternator. Well, it doesn't make contact, but it's, once I put exhaust wrap on it, sure will. So the next step is I'm probably going to go ahead and get this freeze plug done, because why not? So I was going to use some sealant or something, but I think we're just going to send it. If it leaks, it leaks. At least it's in a terribly accessible place. So let's go ahead and get that done. I've had it in the freezer, so that helps contract it, and then we'll just basically be able to hopefully put it in. So let's do that. Yeah, so I'm a professional. So here it is. It's in there. And there's actually 2 of them in there.
Oh, you said it! You said you were going to say it!
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. I was like, I just won't tell them there's 2 in there, because I'll look like a professional. So yeah, but there's actually 2 in there. The other one is like way back there, so I just got this one in there. So I bought 2. Why not use them? Because I figured I'd fuck up the first one. The first one kind of went in crooked on me. I ended up having to use, so if you are going to use like this same thing, I ended up, maybe you could go a little bit smaller. It was really snug fit. and I ended up using like I think a 16mm socket, and I pretty much used that. And I put that inside there and I pounded it in, but I really had to hit it, so because I think it deformed it to get it to go in there. I think that's pretty much how these work anyhow. So, but yeah, so there's that. Somebody commented, I think it was G-Man. I want to say it was G-Man. If it wasn't, well, shout out to G-Man. Anyways, but he said that these valve I think somebody else said that the valve covers are interchangeable, and then I think G-Man told me that they make a filter for this. I knew they did, but I didn't really have interest into it. But then I kind of been thinking about it, and I'm like, fuck it, that's easier. So, well, actually, G-Man off said that I could get 2 of these because you can actually swap these out, and then I just run this guy with like the 2 filters. I kind of want to do, well, I've already done this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this valve cover, put it back here, and then I'm going to buy the oil filter for right here. And then this one, we're just going to like run it straight down to the ground or something. We'll figure it out. Or I'll run it around. We'll figure out somewhere to go with it. It's going to go bye-bye. I think their other argument was this is going to be in the way for my dog bone bracket, but that's not a big deal because I'd work around it. But yeah. So I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to flip those valve covers. So let's do the flipperoo. All right. I haven't got nothing else done with that. I don't think I changed the valve covers around. Don't remember if I said anything about that, but that's done. I ordered up some stuff too. We're getting we got this thing welded on. Now we're just working on figuring out the little things. Then we can head to the hill. Paul can burn himself about 10 times because we literally just started it, and I'm like, it sounds like an exhaust leak, and he's like, oh, that's just a valve train, and then
it wasn't.
And then he tells me that only 2 bolts are holding the turbo on, and I was like, huh, but that's part of the problem. So
Mother of God.
So yeah, we're gonna watch him suffer here for a little bit, but yeah, then we're gonna go to the hill. So that's the plan. Sounds like fuel cut. So much big bang pow.
Big bang pow.
Bigger turbo. Yep. Something about faggot. It's 2019. Everyone's doing it.
I think that was his name.
Oh, he was yelling his name? What have you done, Paul?
What?
What have you done?
Do the big bang attack.
What?
What have you done?
Big turbo.
You lost the car.
Fixed it. Okay, so it's a different day. Well, it's the next day after. I didn't film anything at the hill like usual. I've been doing pretty terrible at filming at the hill. Kind of just going there and been chilling. But yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do to finish off this video is knock out this oil filter housing, get the gasket on there, and call it good for this video, guys. And then I'll start on some other stuff because I want to try and get some other stuff you'll see in the next video. Nothing crazy, don't get your hopes up, but yeah, so let's get that thing done. All right, so I got this oil pump housing on there, and then apparently I'm a terrible influence on the locals because Cameron got a Fiero. This thing, it's pretty neat. It's got, what the hell's the name of this kit? Yeah, like a Kame, it's like K-A-M-E-I, something like that, like Kame. So yeah, it's got a pretty neat little kit on it. I guess they're pretty hard to come by. He traded a fucking non-running truck for an ATV that was sketchy and terribly executed, to say the least. And then he traded it for this, so, and some cash. So I think this is a good step. Downside, it's an Iron Duke. It's a very base model, but it's got a 5-speed, so we'll call it a win. The headlights even work, except for putting it back down. It doesn't really do it very well. The driver's side's got to assist, but you know, Fiero problems, the common things. So he's gonna be picking up these wheels that I got because they're better than these hubcap looking ass things. I've never seen them before. I don't know what they're off of. I don't think they're Fiero. I don't think they're Fiero. They're obviously Pontiac because they say Pontiac, but I'm thinking they come off like a, I don't know. Maybe it came on them? I don't know. I really don't think so. I don't think any came with them. They only had, I thought they only had those wheels and the snowflakes. But he's also replacing out his what the, we were just talking about, what the fuck? Yeah, sway bar end links. So we're changing out those because they're kind of funky. They were pretty worn. They were pretty jacked up. But yeah, so getting that done, and then we're gonna put it down on them wheels. The only downside is 3 of the tires hold air. The other one, it looks like someone took an axe to or some shit. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, I mean, he's gonna have to replace these tires anyhow because they're sketchy to say the least. We'll just put the we'll just put it all on the driver's side, so the driver's side looks good when you're getting in it, because that's all that matters. It's just gotta look good when you're getting in it. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. All right, so we're all done with it. I mean, it's better than it was when it got here, because it was running on some pretty sketchy fucking tires. If you look at like these, I think that looks good. So yeah, he was rolling around on that shit. I mean, not very far. He only lives like a mile or so from me. So, but yeah, we got the 14s on there. They look way better than the hubcap bullshit he had on there. And we like aired it up and all that stuff. And because it was like really sketchy, he couldn't go over like, once he got over like 50, and even then, if you had to steer at all, it got a little fishy in the ass end. So, but we got, this one had belts broke on the inside and outside, he's saying, so, and now they're all aired up, so it should be good. Assuming these tires hold air, he needs to get new ones anyhow, but yeah. And we took off the front license plate cover because it looks way better with it, without it. So, yeah, this thing's pretty neat. And it's the 2.5 Iron Duke with a 5-speed. It has standard windows. Runs like a top, I suppose. Start it up. Let's hear the horses. Let's hear the horses in the back. So, are you figuring out your life? So, it runs like a top for what it is. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, headlights work. One likes to stick up, so when he shuts it off, that one doesn't like to go down, but if you pop the hood and you touch the knob, it'll go back down. So, or you can just leave it up and then you can do a bunch of winking. So, and yeah, but yeah, other than that, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. So you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one.